to heaven's road. Sang with the angel band, sang with the angel band. Well, I'm traveling on down that cold town road. Listen to my rubber tires whine. Goodbye to Buckeye, white sycamore. I'm leaving you behind.
Wish I was in Bowling Green, sitting in a chair. One arm around my pretty little girl, the other around my dear, the other around my dear Bowling Green. Hey, good old Bowling Green. If you see that man of mine, tell him once for me. If he loves another girl, yes, I'll set him free. Yes, I'll set him free. Bowling Green. Hey, good old Bowling Green. Wish I was a bumblebee sailing through the air. Sarah down to a feller's side, touch him if you dare, touch him if you dare. Bowling Green. Hey, good old Bowling Green. Going through this whole wide world, I'm going through alone. Going through this whole wide world, I ain't got no home. I ain't got no home. Bowling Green. Hey, good old Bowling Green.
Oh, well, Johnny was a mighty lad and he came for Stirling town. And when he comes a roving by, all the lasses gather round, singing, ye my Johnny laddie, and she my Johnny lad. I'll dance the tapin' out your kilt, we my Johnny lad, we his toodle-laddie, toodle-laddie, oh. There goes my Aunt Johnny, we his toodle-laddie, oh. Oh, Johnny was a roving man and he drove from town to town, and he spent his nights a drinking and a howling at the moon. And we my Johnny laddie, we my Johnny lad, I'll dance the tapin' out your kilt, we my Johnny lad, we his toodle-laddie, toodle-laddie, oh. There goes my Aunt Johnny, we his toodle-laddie, oh. Oh, and when he comes a roving by, a ran so wow we glee, singing that big hoose in London town does need allow me, crying, ye my Johnny laddie, and she my Johnny lad. I'll dance the tapin' out your kilt, ye my Johnny lad, we his toodle-laddie, toodle-laddie, oh. There goes my Aunt Johnny, we his toodle-laddie, oh. Oh, if Scotland is my nation, and sae proud I am to say, cries the rantin' roving Johnny, as the robes upon his way. And we, ye my Johnny laddie, ye my Johnny lad, I'll dance the tapin' out your kilt, we ye my Johnny lad, we is toodle-laddie, toodle-laddie, oh. There goes my Aunt Johnny, we his toodle-laddie, oh. Oh, Johnny was the brawest lad, and he was a lad of mine, and I never had a better lad than 99. And we, ye my Johnny laddie, we ye my Johnny lad, I'll dance the tapin' out your kilt, we ye my Johnny lad, we his toodle-laddie, toodle-laddie, oh. There goes my Aunt Johnny,
and her buckskins dried on the warm and a windy plain. When the horse is tired, we walk them up the rise, with their hat brims pulled down low all across our eyes. And the dusty town lay before us in the setting sun, turned a bloody red on the barrels of Muscata gun, and your Henry rifle hung behind your saddle bow, and my hands were sweating, buddy, and my blood ran cold. And we circled round, put our backs to the sunset rays, and we moved through town in the shadows and the alleyways, and we hitched our horses round behind the grocery store. Then you hit the street and I covered from the grocery door, and the cards were drawn in a barroom poker game. But the playing stopped when they heard you call the dealer's name, and your shadow falls like a carpet to the barroom door. And it crossed my mind that I'd never killed a man before. And the figure framed in the doorway made the call, and your rifle flamed and he crumpled up against the wall, and you took it slow as you backed off down the street, and I saw you throw $1 at the dead man's feet. And we rode out for the mountains and the plain, not a word was spoke till we tasted the mountain rain. And a man lay dead in the town we'd left behind, and my pappy said, son, I know you're not the killing kind, but there comes a time when a thing just must be done. It's a dying crime when a gambler slays my eldest son, and an unarmed boy in the mountain grave is laid, and his tears ran down and they mingled with the mountain rain.
I cleared the rocks and timber from the wild New England shore. I labored long and hard to make it grow. I built the first log cabins and I raised a family, told King George and all his redcoats where to go. I'm the man that built the bridges, I'm the man that laid the track, I'm the man that built this country with my shoulders and my back. I'm the man that built the power dams and oiled all the cars, and I laid down the cornerstone for this great land of ours. I'm the boy that drove the wagons when the people headed west, dug canals and pulled the barges on their way. I built and ran the factories, cut the timber for your homes, drove the oxen when I cut and baled the hay. I'm the man that built the bridges, I'm the man that laid the track, I'm the man that built this country with my shoulders and my back. I'm the man that built the power dams and oiled all the cars, and I laid down the cornerstone for this great land of ours. I built the old sod shanties and I raised the prairie towns, I made the railroad run from sea to sea. I raised and drove the cattle to feed a growing land, and the mining towns are there because of me. I'm the man that built the bridges, I'm the man that laid the track, I'm the man that built this country with my shoulders and my back. I'm the man that built the power dams and oiled all the cars, and I laid down the cornerstone for this great land of ours. I stoked the mighty furnaces and rolled the flaming steel, I operated oil rigs and wells, and when the country needed them I built the planes and tanks to send the tyrants down to frying hell. I'm the man that built the bridges, I'm the man that laid the track, I'm the man that built this country with my shoulders and my back. I'm the man that built the power dams and oiled all the cars, and I laid down the cornerstone for this great land of ours. Well, my face may not be pretty and my clothes are not the best, and there ain't no big shots in my family tree. But if you're wondering who it was that made this country great, you don't have to look no further, it was me. I'm the man that built the bridges, I'm the man that laid the track, I'm the man that built this country with my shoulders and my back. I'm the man that built the power dams and oiled all the cars, and I laid down the cornerstone for this great land of ours.
You know Joe Hill? Yeah, I know him as well as anybody could be said to know him. He was a man of mystery. Nobody really knew the guy.
Where did you first meet Joe Hill?
Well, I think it was in Portland, Oregon.
When was this?
That was in the fall of 1910, and incidentally, I had the honor of singing The Preacher and the Slave. You know, the long-haired preacher song? Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I had the honor of singing that for the first time in public. Joe brought it in and turned it over to the secretary of the Portland local of the IWW, and he got out a leaflet on it, and I think we sold, at the Second Street meeting, the First Street meeting, we weren't prepared. We didn't have it printed, but the Second Street meeting, we sold over $30 worth of them at a dime a thrower or whatever they wanted to contribute.
So you were the first one to sing it?
I was the first one to sing it in public.
Sing it now.
Long-haired preacher?
Yeah.
Long-haired preachers come out every night, try to tell you what's wrong and what's right, but when asked how about something to eat, they will answer with voices so sweet, you will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky, way up high, work and pray, live on hay, you'll get pie in the sky when you die. Holy rollers and jumpers come out, and they sing and they clap and they shout, give your money to Jesus, they say, he will cure all diseases today, and you will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky, work and pray, live on hay, you'll get pie in the sky when you die. And the Starvation Army they play, and they sing and they clap and they pray, till they get all your coin on the drum, but they'll tell you when you're on the bum, you will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky, way up high, work and pray, live on hay, you'll get pie in the sky when you die. Working men of all countries unite, side by side we for freedom will fight, when this world and its wealth we have gained, to the grafters we'll sing this refrain, you will eat by and by, when you've learned how to cook and to fry and bake a pie, chop some wood, it'll do you good, and you'll eat in the sweet by and by, you wise guy.
The green rolling hills of West Virginia are the nearest place to heaven that I know. And though the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here, they will keep me and never let me go. My daddy said, don't you ever be a miner. A miner's grave is all you'll ever own. Never have a dime to spare, hard times everywhere, Now these times, they are the worst I've ever known. But the green rolling hills of West Virginia are the nearest place to heaven that I know. And though the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here, they will keep me and never let me go. I'll move away into some crowded city. In a northern factory town, you'll find me there. Though I leave my heart behind, I'll never change my mind, for this troubled life is more than I can bear. But the green rolling hills of West Virginia are the nearest place to heaven that I know. Though the times are sad and drear, and I cannot linger here, they will keep me and never let me go.
One morning I rambled down by the seashore, and the wind it did whistle, and the water did roll. I heard some fair maiden give a pitiful cry, and it sounded so lonely, it swept all so high. Said William to Molly, if you will agree to give your consent, love, to marry me. My mind is to marry and never to part. For the first time I saw you, you wounded my heart. Go away from me, William, and leave me alone. For I'm just a poor girl, and a long way from home. I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to live single all the days of my life. The shell in the ocean shall be my deathbed, while the fish in deep waters swim over my head. She cast her fair body in the water so deep, and she closed her pretty blue eyes forever to sleep.
So I walked up.
We all strive to love along the way. Thank you, Durham, North Carolina. Thank you so much for coming out. Hell yeah. For a worthy cause to benefit Siembra en Sí, y'all. Hell yeah. Well, we're gonna do a lot of topical songs for you tonight. We got things started with one called "Love Along the Way," and now we're gonna do one called "We Don't Want the MVP." Does anyone know what the MVP is? That's right. It's the Mountain Valley Pipeline, which is a 303-mile pipeline spanning across West Virginia all the way to South Central Virginia. And they've proposed a 31-mile extension called the Southgate Extension, which would go right under the Dan River in Rockingham County, North Carolina. So we don't want that, and that's why we don't want the MVP is the name of this song. We do name a few people in this song. We name Toby Rice, who is the CEO of EQT, which is the corporation that wants to put that pipeline in. And we name Ted Budd. Y'all know Ted Budd? Yeah. Do you know his family owns a gun shop in Rural Hall? Did anybody know that? Yeah, he's a guy. He's the junior U.S. senator here. I didn't even mean to do that. It's great. From here in North Carolina. And then the third guy we name is Josh Stein, who generally we kind of like him, but he did just, under his guidance, the DEQ of North Carolina just approved the 401 water permit for the Mountain Valley Pipeline so they can put it in. Anyway, so we named some of these people. We would love it while we're naming them and throwing what they're doing in their faces. If y'all sang along with us, would you be up for it? We'll sing along? All right. So the chorus to this song goes like this. Repeat after me. We don't want the MVP. Let's hear it.
We don't want the MVP.
No, we don't want the MVP.
No, we don't want the MVP.
Don't mess with our home, leave our waters alone.
Don't mess with our home, leave our waters alone.
And shove that pipe up your B-U-T-T. And shove that pipe up your B-U-T-T. Y'all sound great. All right. We got this, Lou. New words as of today. We can do it. We can do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's sing it again. We don't want the MVP. No, we don't want the MVP. Don't mess with our home, leave our waters alone, and shove that pipe up your B-U-T-T. Toby Rice is a frack gas czar, spewing filth into our backyard. He turns water to muck just to make a quick buck. Kakalaki, let's hit back hard, 'cause we don't want the MVP. No, we don't want the MVP. Don't mess with our home, leave our waters alone, and shove that pipe up your B-U-T-T. Ted Budd wants Southgate 'cause he's a crook. On corporate interests, he wrote the book. He blows Big Pharma for funds, makes a killing off guns. There ain't a tree he has left unshook. Ted, we don't want the MVP. No, we don't want the MVP. Don't mess with our home, leave our waters alone, and shove that pipe up your B-U-T-T. Even Josh Stein is telling lies. Bro, we all know your hands ain't tied. You sure bleat like a goat when you're begging for votes, but we need you to grow a spine. Josh, we don't want the MVP. No, we don't want the MVP. Don't mess with our home, leave our waters alone, and shove that pipe up your B-U-T-T. Malia, get you one. Friends, let's stay strong and hold the line for the future of all mankind. We know the die will be cast once we're drinking frat gas, so we better stay organized. We don't want the MVP. Sing it! No, we don't want the MVP. Don't mess with our home, leave our waters alone, and shove that pipe up your butt. Don't you mess with our home, leave our waters alone, and shove that pipe up your butt. T, 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 T. How about Malia Furtado on that fiddle? Lord have mercy. Her first gig with us ever. We only practiced one time, which was yesterday. And she's already too good for the likes of being. How about that Olivia Fernandez over there on the mantle? They're really good. And now we're going to tune for half an hour, y'all, so talk amongst yourselves. Anybody from Alamance County? Oh, hell yeah. All right. That's true to form. That tracks, y'all. Thank you. No, it's okay. I love it. So, this next song is about a friend of mine from Alamance County. Her name is Dreama Caldwell. Anybody know Dreama? Nope. So Dreama Caldwell is an important political figure here in our state. She ran for county commissioner in Alamance County in 2020 on a platform of reforming the cash bail system, which is a really messed up system. Dreama herself was the victim of the cash bail system. She was the manager of a daycare in Chapel Hill. One of her employees left a child on the bus on a hot summer day. Nothing happened to the kid, but they still pressed charges. The family understandably pressed charges, and they wanted someone to take a hit, so Dreama took a hit. And she went down to the magistrate's office in Graham, North Carolina, I believe, if not Mebane, and got slapped with a $40,000 cash bail. Totally ruined her life. But she came out swinging, and she ran for county commissioner, which for a black woman in Alamance County was a very brave thing to do. She went through all kinds of trials and tribulations in the process. She didn't win, but she got over 36,000 votes. And then she became the executive co-director of Down Home, North Carolina, which is one of the nation's largest, if not the largest, grassroots organization empowering rural people. So, Down Home NC. Check them out, y'all. And with Dreama's permission, I wrote this song about her. She has helped shape the future of that county, which is becoming very, very progressive. Interestingly, in the last elections, a lot of cool wins up that way in Burlington and Mebane. So anyhow, this one is called, y'all, The Rise of Dreama Caldwell. Alamance County Jailhouse back in 2015, in a place where the biggest crooks get off scot-free. A hard-working mama went weak in the knees, 40,000 cash bail, an outlandish decree. The escorting officer startled his will. He said, "Your magistrate, pardon, but that's an awfully high bill." He said, "I meant what I said. She pays up or gets jail." Such was the harsh fate of Dreama Caldwell. Dreama managed to daycare till one summer's day, when another employee made a tragic mistake. The child was left on a school bus, close call but still grave. Dreama wasn't at fault, she was destined to pay. When they issued a warrant, she went and turned herself in. magistrate's whim. Her kinfolk knew of a mountain. They found a way to post bail. She went home in exchange for a mountain of debt. That's how Dreamer wound up here. Fearless leaders persevere. Sheriff Johnson wants Mayberry, thinks Andy Griffith is real. Another twisted old man with cold-hearted ideals. His prison's raking in millions, stealing bonds from the poor. He takes great pleasure exacting what they cannot afford. Dream of his counsel to take a plea deal, which meant 3 woeful nights locked in concrete and steel, where she stared a sick sister point blank in the eye. Without come hell or high water, one day she'd watch it die. That's how Dreamer wound up here. Fearless leaders persevere. Fight on, Dreamer, through the years. Sent to lead and help us heal. After serving her sentence, life was never the same. With a criminal record tethered tight to her name, or the death growl of Dixie amidst a brutal firestorm. Dreamer Caldwell has risen, and she's demanding reform. We'll fight on, Dreamer, through the years. We'll fight on, Dreamer, through the years. Sent to lead and help us heal. Thanks, y'all. There doesn't happen to be another boom stand in the room, does there? How about Lou Furtado singing word for word every song I've written? Does anybody have a boom stand in their pocket by chance? Ooh, that could probably work. Yeah, that's great. See, you ask a question, sometimes there is an answer. So, all right, y'all. Well, we're going to do one now that I wrote while reflecting upon, those people that, those politicians that take advantage of religious fundamentalism in order to bolster support for their political campaigns. You ever heard of that? Sounds familiar, right? And well, we're gonna do one about that, and we're gonna feature this mandolin player over here from the city of Durham, y'all. This is Olivia Fernandez. Dang. Looks like she brought out half the audience. Holy moly. Thank you. You'll get that end of year bonus, all right? Just one day. So anyway, like I said, yeah, this is about people who capitalize on religious fundamentalists to become politicians. And perhaps as we listen, or as we play this song, and as y'all listen, we can ask ourselves why the cross around Caroline Leavitt's neck doesn't spontaneously burst into flames and melt away the humanoid plastic coating, which would reveal the soulless reptile that she is to all of us. So you think about that. This is one called The Rock of Ages. Olivia, you can give us a kick. Of ages lives way up in the sky. I would carry him a letter, Lord, if only I could fly, 'cause I'm sure he'd like to help out down here on earth below. I'm sure he'd kindly help us for to calm our earthly woe. But I've walked this wide world over, turned up so many darn stones, can't find a single reason why such fools are in control. They're often quick to mention, they just have to let you know that they love the Rock of Ages, and with him they share control. Well, the day the Rock of Ages heard how they used his name, he went and packed up his belongings and he jumped an old freight train. He went way up o'er the mountains, dissolved beyond the sky, forever fled from those who'd said that he had been their guide. Lord, to know the Rock of Ages means not to draw a sword, nor wield a knife, nor cause great strife, nor subjugate the poor. You hush your wicked mouths now, you strange and nasty men. It's finally time the meat shall rise and have what's due to them. Lord, and nevermore will this whole world be ruled again. All right. Thank you, Train. That was good timing. All right, we're going to switch up some instruments. We're going to get old Jimmy off the bass and get him on the steel guitar. And Lou is going to grab the bass. And I'm going to grab the guitar. 1 second. Anybody from Stokes County? It's not a common occurrence. All right. It's most known for Hanging Rock State Park. And I wrote this song while I was living up there for a minute. This is one called The Red, White, and Blues. Gonna do a little country number for you. Could I get just a hair more of the guitar or this center mic in that wedge, please? Thank you so much. There we go. Thank you. First heard of Davy Crockett on a Japanese TV while sitting in my living room with a bowl of mac and cheese. More butter, please. More butter, please. Is how it sure looked good on me. Top of the morning, operator, patch me through to Uncle Sam. I got laid off on Christmas Eve and I overcooked the ham. I think you'll understand. I need a helping hand. I got the red, white, and blue. From my head down to my shoes. Malia, get you one. Lord, I wish I had a nickel for every time a car broke down. It won't pass the emissions test. Tried robbing every shop in town. Now my lungs are brown. I need an ultrasound. Them yuppies sure love money. I bet they think they've come real far. Me, I'm happy singing country songs, picking my guitar down at the bar. Sans caviar. I got the red, white, and blue. From my head down to my shoes. Jimmy, play it pretty, baby. Well, life is an unfortunate disease. It rears you up on fairy tales, then it clubs you in the knees. Roll up your sleeves. Tinkerbell ain't what it seems, but the happy ending we'll make. You only have to smoke 2 packs a day and drink your whiskey straight. Don't hesitate. I heard the afterlife is great. I got the red, white, and blue. From my head down to my shoes. Got the red, white, and blue. Woo, From my head down to my shoes. Thanks, y'all. How you doing? Doing all right out there? Well, this is great. Durham's representing. Y'all, we're going to do a couple more songs before we take a break. We're going to do one now about a guy named Leonard Peltier. Anyone ever heard of him? Right on. Well, Leonard is a Native American activist who was thrown in jail for almost 50 years for a crime he didn't commit. The FBI wouldn't back down, and he sat in prison for 50 years. But now he's out, actually. Yeah, it's kind of a... If you don't know who Leonard is, research him. He's an amazing elder, a really cool guy. Despite having been, locked away for so long, a lot of pressure from Native activists was directed at Joe Biden to do the right thing and exonerate him, which he did. You can thank him for that, I guess, in some way, but it was really the activists that pressured him for 5 decades. Yeah. Are there any activists in the room? All right. Like it. Well, anyway, this song was written about Leonard. I met this Lakota elder in the Argentinian Patagonia, and he told me I should write this song, and so I did. And it brought me into communion with all kinds of amazing activists, notably Occoneechee Saponi activists from right up the mountain, also in Alamance County. So this song kind of connects the movement from the 1970s, the American Indian movement, with modern-day Occoneechee Saponi, trying to protect our waterways against pipelines. So anyway, this song is called Free Leonard Peltier. I thank God for all the outlaws that went and did the world some good. This old world could use good trouble. We ought to do as Leonard would. We have broken every treaty, disavowed them from the start, causing hardship with indifference and a cage around our hearts. We write doctrines of injustice, which we sanctify as law. We incarcerate their warriors for doing right. They take the fall. In a run-down Florida prison, Leonard Peltier did hard time. Almost 50 years of anguish, though he's guilty of no crime. It's an old familiar story, truth against the FBI. Locked up warrior lives his Sundance. Uncle Sam's caught in a lie. I thank God for all the outlaws outlaws. They winded the world some good. This old world could use good trouble. We ought to do as Leonard would. We've defiled their sacred mountains, chiseled faces in the stone. Our belligerent dead presidents ever looming o'er their home. When their youth rose up in protest and demanded dignity, Uncle Sam took aim on groundless blame, sneering with impunity. Nowadays, Sam's building pipelines to contaminate our wells. He's got legal aid from billionaires and a lot of gas to sell. But courageous folks like Leonard put their freedom on the line, guided by the great creator. They break Sam's law so we survive. I thank God for all you outlaws out there doing the world some good. This old world could use good trouble. We ought to do as Leonard would. Thanks, y'all. Well, yeah, we got one more song in this first set before we take a break. Thank you for coming out. You know that 100% of ticket sales after the venue expenses are going to go to Siembra NC. Does anyone follow Siembra NC or has anyone done a training by Siembra? Right on. Hell yeah. Okay. So for those of you that don't follow this organization, you ought to, for our neighbors' sake, because ICE is coming back, according to the bulletin they just put out. They've been sent. They've bought a bunch of tickets to JAX, which I guess is on the coast. And they're going to be showing up in Raleigh again on Monday for more of these antics, thanks to the North Carolina Speaker of the House of Representatives, whose name is Destin Hall. If you've never seen a real-life Nazi, look him up on the internet, because that's what he is. And anyway, we are supposed to help our neighbors, and the best way to stay informed about what's happening in our community is to follow Siembra. Right now, they're organizing a campaign around contacting writing letters to the donors, Destin Hall's donors, the people that put him in office. So we're going to flood them with mail. Follow Siembra, you'll hear more about that. But in the coming weeks, a lot of pandemonium could ensue. We don't want to be alarmist, but that is what's being reported. So anyway, thanks for coming out tonight. And know that your money is going to go to that organization. So we really appreciate y'all. If you want to support the band, well, buy our merch. We've got all kinds of stuff. We've got faggot hats. Does anybody have a faggot hat on? We've got some a UFO sucking up a banjo poster. It's really cool. We've got, what else do we have? Huh? I can't hear you. Oh, yeah, we've got, oh my God, that's right. We have an EP out, this is crazy. We just ordered the CDs when they were done, and we expected them to arrive in February, but they actually showed up yesterday. So our EP's not coming out for like 6 months, but you can get a copy tonight. And this next song that we're going to do is on it. Oh, just please don't leak the graphic art or the music, because we're not putting it out for another 7 months, but you can definitely listen to it if you have a CD player. Does anyone have a CD player? 11 of you. That's pretty good numbers. It's like almost a 20th of the audience, I guess. So anyway, check out our merch. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. And if you buy anything, we have Sharpies, and at the end of the second set, we will all sign it. So at the end of the second set, we'll go over there and sign everything you buy, all right? I think that's it. So this last song is on the EP. It's an uplifting song about climate change and natural disasters. It's called Running from the Weather, and we're going to do it for you now. And when we come back, we're going to play a whole other set of crazy bluegrass music for you, and I will introduce each one of these amazing band members in detail, okay? So y'all, thanks for being here tonight. Keep on boogieing down and buy yourselves a drink at the set break, all right? Fire up on the mountain, flooding near below. It's hard to find a hiding place from all this earthly woe. There's back-to-back flights to book, there ain't nowhere left to go. Y'all were running from the weather. Come on! John is in his orchard. His apple trees all died. Must have been those many years of spraying pesticides that killed off all the little bugs that helped his trees thrive. Johnny can't just blame the weather. No, Johnny, no. Elon's in his spaceship. He's flying off to Mars. Jefferson is mega yacht, sipping Pinot Noir. rest of us got left behind. Count our lucky stars, and y'all, we're all going down together. Let's go, man. All going down together. We're running from the weather and we'll all go down together. We're running from the weather and we'll all go down together. Thanks, y'all. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Sign up on our mailing list and grab a schedule for upcoming dates on the merch agency.
Trouble all the time. If troubles don't kill me, I'll live a long time. Ain't that trouble in mind? Ain't that trouble in mind? So what my mammy told me, my pappy told me more. If I marry in this world, be trouble at my door. Ain't that trouble in mind? Ain't that trouble in mind? So what my pappy told me, it surely will be done. I'll be in the penitentiary before I'm 21. Ain't that trouble in mind? Ain't that trouble in mind? Sure to come to pass. Drinking and a gambling wanna be my ruin at last. Ain't that trouble in mind? Ain't that trouble in mind? So sometimes I have money and sometimes I have none. When I get on a drunken spree, you bet I have some fun. Ain't that trouble in mind? Ain't that trouble in mind? Sometimes I have 1 gram, sometimes I have 2. When I get on a drunken spree, hard telling what I'll do. Ain't that trouble in mind? Ain't that trouble in mind? If I marry in this world, I ain't gonna marry for riches. Gonna marry me gal about 6 feet tall, she can't wear my breeches. There'll be no trouble in mine, there'll be no trouble in mine. Trouble all the time. If troubles don't kill me, I'll live a long time. Ain't that trouble in mind? Ain't that trouble in mind?
on the sweet haven, the sunshine at last, and Jesus abiding above. His dear arms around me are lovingly cast, as sweetly he tells his love. That Jesus the tempest forever is o'er. My anchor is holding, I'm saved evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine. He watches and teaches, the danger is past. My soul has been captured, I'm anchored at last. I'm anchored in love divine. He saw me in danger and loving he came to pilot my stormy young soul. Sweet peace he has spoken and bless his dear name. The billows no longer roll. That Jesus the tempest forever is o'er. My anchor is holding, I'm saved evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine. He watches and teaches, the danger is past. My soul has been captured, I'm anchored at last. I'm anchored in love divine. His loving arms hold me through life and through death. Completely I'll trust till the end. I'll love him each hour, and my last fleeting breath shall sing of my soul's best friend. That Jesus the tempest forever is o'er. My anchor is holding, I'm saved evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine. He watches and teaches, the danger is past. My soul has been captured, I'm anchored at last. I'm anchored in love divine. That Jesus the tempest forever is o'er. My anchor is holding, I'm saved evermore. What gladness, what rapture is mine. He watches and teaches, the danger is past. My soul has been captured, I'm anchored at last. I'm anchored in love divine. I'm anchored in love divine. So Molly puts the kettle on, Jenny brought the dinner horn, Molly puts the kettle on, hot sweet tea. I sure like tea, I like tea.
kettle on, Jeannie, blow the dinner horn, Molly, put the kettle on, I'll take tea.
Durham, thanks for sticking around, y'all. We're gonna kick off this second set with a little throwback to 2020 when this billionaire from Queens was trying to defund the Postal Service. Well, he's trying to do it again, so the song is relevant once more. But there are some references to 2020 in there, so don't be surprised. This one called A Plea to the U.S. Government to Fully Fund the Postal Service. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm waiting by the mailbox, said check is coming soon. $1,200 these the pain, pay a bill or two. But no more aid will come my way unless I take a stand. Lord, the U.S. Postal Service direly needs a helping hand. Oh, won't you hear this message? Won't you hear my mournful cry? It's hard to keep your wits about all this death and nine, but So many men and women out risking their poor lives, delivering goods to our front door despite these troubled times. They make the rounds and bring us mail, they work come rain or shine, and now it seems the government is leaving them behind. I too have lost my livelihood, I'm struggling day by day. Hold on, Sam won't bail me out while court crooks are safe. In times like these, it's fair to say we'll need new ways to go. But if the postal service dies, my friends, it's all she wrote. They're well aware of what's to come, but choose to do us wrong. If the U.S. Postal Service dies, our right to vote is gone. It's time for us to make demands, for it is too late. So fully fund the U.S. Postal Service, for God's sake. Thanks, y'all. Well, we're going to do another song that we hope you'll sing along to. This is one that was written by Woody Guthrie. Actually, no, it was popularized by Woody Guthrie. He actually changed a lot of the original words. So in that line, we're going to do the same thing. It's one called The Worried Man Blues. Y'all, most of my life is spent on the road with a brilliant Venezuelan musician named Larry Bellorin. Has anyone heard of Larry and Joe? Anybody seen us? Right on. Well, I live in a minivan with this brilliant Venezuelan genius who is an asylum-seeking migrant who lives in Raleigh. And we were at this festival in Virginia, and they invited us to play along on this Woody Guthrie tribute set. So we were going to do Worried Man Blues, a great classic that he made popular. But the day we were going to play, we hoped one of our friends would come and take the VIP pass we'd reserved for him and hang out backstage with us. This dude named Jose, who's he's an undocumented man from Paraguay who lives up that way in Virginia. And we were hoping he'd come out and hang out, but the day of, there was a major ICE presence, given the proximity to DC. This was back in June. And so he sat it out. He said, no, I'd love to come and hang out with you, but I'm afraid. So we changed all the words while sitting in the van before our set, and this is what we came up with. And this is a little segue into where we talk about the organization we're raising funds for tonight. But anyway, to get into that spirit, sing along with us. You'll pick up on the words real quick. It's very easy. By the second chorus, you'll have it. This is the Worried Man Blues. 1, 2, 3. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. Takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. I wish our friend Jose was out there in the crowd. Ojalá estuviera acá Don Jose a nuestro lado. I wish our friend Jose was out there in the crowd, but he stayed home, 'cause ICE is lurking round. Takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. Only I'll get you one. Masked agents on the loose to terrorize my friends, cagaos and mascaraos, un sádico vaivén. Masked agents on the loose to terrorize my friend, won't show their face, those spineless little men. Takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. Takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. all know how this could end. We've walked this road before. When fascists take the reins, this land ain't ours no more. They'll come for Jose first, but next they're at your door. Let's take a stand. What are we waiting for? It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. One more time, y'all, let's sing. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. I'm worried now, but I won't be worried long. All right, Durham. Is Gregorio Morales here by chance? No. Okay. So y'all, we're gonna do one that I wrote. That's also on our new EP. Did anybody get the EP? All right. Hell yeah. We will sign those for you. We're gonna do one now that is the fourth song on that album. It's called Mercy for Migrants. And it's a pretty sad number, actually. Has anyone ever taken a walk in the Sonoran Desert, out of curiosity? So I got invited down there a few years ago. I spent a couple months on the Mexican side of the border in Nogales, Sonora, which is about an hour south of Tucson. And I was writing songs about immigrants from here in North Carolina. That's why they invited me down. They're like, hey, you ought to come down and see for yourself what this is like as people walk across the desert. So my friends from this shelter, La Casa de la Divina Misericordia de Todas las Naciones in Nogales, took me on this walk into the Sonoran Desert. I was with Hermana Lika, who's this radical nun, who's like the most amazing person I've ever met. And I was walking around, I was noticing all these crosses strewn about on the horizon. I was like, Hermana Lika, what is that? She's like, well, that's where human remains were found. Samaritans, we put them up to commemorate the deaths of these people who lost their lives in the middle of the desert. And we came upon one cross that had these sunglasses on it, and stickers and like a little backpack, iconography you'd associate with a teenager. And I was like, Hermana Lika, who died there? And she said, well, we don't know, but he was a 16-year-old boy. That's all we know. And then right over the hill from where this cross was this huge McMansion in the middle of a desert with an Olympic swimming pool in the backyard with water pumped in from over 1,000 miles away in the Colorado River Basin. And there's this big old valiant "Don't Tread on Me" flag flapping in the breeze, like literally right over the hill from where this kid died. And I was struck by that imagery, so I started whittling away at this song, and I recorded it in 2021 with a couple musicians, Trey Boudreau, Bela Fleck, Abigail Washburn, made a music video for it, and it was a beautiful campaign. But then we started playing it with this group, and it took on a new life, and I really like the sort of, Isaac Hayes vocal stylings of Olivia and Lou. Yeah, these are some amazing cats, but I think just we'll take this song as a moment to realize why we're here and to take to heart what migrants go through to come here. And then once they're here, many of them are met with a relatively dystopian reality. So we should protect our neighbors, y'all. And can we give it up for our migrant brothers and sisters a little bit? Make some noise for these people. So this is for them. This is one called Mercy for Migrants. forced you to leave your native land. Doomed was the road of migration, left you to die out on the sands. Who's gonna send for your mother, longing for her son? Why are we there for each other? Mercy is for everyone. We know not your name, star-crossed stranger. Few are the clues you left behind, valiantly facing grave danger, longing for peace, your only crime. Who's gonna sing for your mother, longing for her son? Why are we there for each other? Mercy is for everyone. Thanks, y'all. So follow Siembra and heed their action calls in the coming weeks, because things are likely going to get very crazy in our neck of the woods. All right, we're going to do one for the queer folk. Any queer folk out there? All right, hell yeah. Any closet homosexuals in the room? Oh, we caught one. There we go. We always catch a couple. Glad to see that. Well, this is one I wrote for all the Appalachian queer folk, the people who shine their little lights in dark places. The rural queers of North Carolina, you might say. It's one called Purty Little Rainbows, and I liken said rural queers to little groundhogs, little old groundhogs, so it's kind of the metaphor. If you wonder why the hell I'm singing about groundhogs, I relate to them. And groundhogs are cute, right? But have you ever had a groundhog move into your backyard? Y'all know what I'm talking about. They are not cute. They will F you up, man. So don't mess with the groundhog. They bite. Anyway, here we go. Purty Little Rainbows. Jimmy, why don't you kick us off on that beautiful steel guitar? Nice hat, buddy. Look at this hat. You can own one yourself if you want it. All right. Here we go. This is Purty Little Rainbows. For all the pawn shop trash like me, the 2-cent queers and pork chop queens, this is a song to celebrate the me's and you's. We've got that good old greasy pride. Some like it boiled, we like it fried. A bacon pancake to help the rain clouds pass on through. The little groundhogs came of age, all eyes on us, we're center stage. We've waddled far and wide to preach our simple truth. And from atop life's tallest bridges and through the heart of all religions, we'll let our pretty little rainbows shine on you. We'll let us shine that pretty little rainbow. Let's keep an eye on years gone by. If yesterways ain't keen to die, we'll walk the stage path many times before we're gone. On chilly nights by shivering trees, we'll cuddle up with moonshine glee, a grizzled bunch of happy critters, dusk till dawn. But if we should find ourselves once more behind some mean old trapper's door, we'll gnaw the hinges off until our teeth come loose. And from atop life's tallest bridges and through the heart of all religions, we'll let our pretty little rainbows shine anew. 'Cause from atop life's tallest bridges and through the heart of all religions, we'll let our pretty little rainbows shine on you. For all the pretty little rainbows out there, y'all. Looking pretty. Queer it up. All right. Lewis, Olivia, are we going to do this one? Should we do it? Union Maid? We're going to get Olivia to play a little banjo now. A very little banjo, actually. And we're going to do another one that, this one actually was written, the original version was written by Woody Guthrie. It's a great song. It did not age well, the 1950s. By the 1970s, some feminists were like, good try, Woody. But Dar Williams and Nancy Katz came along and said, we're going to rewrite this for you, and they did. And so some couple radical feminist friends of mine from what's that place in Ohio? Yellow Springs, Ohio, sent me these lyrics, and I started singing them, and then I realized, you know what? I have no business singing these words. So I asked Lou and Olivia if they would sing it, and they said yes, a couple days ago. So, and there's a lot of words. And you're gonna love it, and it's gonna be great. And it's a union song. It's an old song for. We support workers' rights, you know? Is anybody unionized? One person. All right, hell yeah. I love it. We love it. Unionization, baby. So this is called The Union Maid. And, it could be a sing-along. Y'all want to sing some more? I love your singing. So the chorus is really easy. What are the words? It's, you can't scare me. You can't scare me. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union. No, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the union. I'm sticking to the union till the day I die. You got it? And we're going to have Malia Furtado. If you haven't noticed, these are siblings. These two. And we had a great fiddler, Deb Sheebish, but she moved to Philly on us. So we're looking for a new fiddler. And luckily, Lou said, I
think my sister could do it. And Malia was game, so she's killing it. And we're gonna let her show off her kind of Texas swingy fiddle chops now. There's a lot in this woman, so be prepared. What temp are we gonna do this at? Temperature?
There once was a Union maid who never was afraid of goons and gangs and the company of kings and the deputy sheriff who made the raid. She went to the Union Hall where a meeting it was called, and when those company boys came around, she always stood her ground.
Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Sing it. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die. They got to look down at their cheat sheet, y'all. Give 1 second.
The Union maid was wise to the tricks of the company spies. She'd never be fooled by the company stool. She'd always organize the guys. She'd always stand her ground. She wouldn't trust her higher pay. She'd show her cards to the company guard, and this is what she'd say.
Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die. Malia, get you one. Hell yeah.
If you wanna be free, just take a little tip from me. Break out of that mold that y'all been sold. You gotta fight in history to fight for women's rights. With workers must unite, like Mother Jones, we stir the bones to the front of every fight.
Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union.
I'm sticking to the Union.
I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die. They got to cheat again. 1 sec. The smallest font I've ever seen, too. It's like 8.
Fight is hard. Here we go. A woman's fight is hard, even with the Union card. She's gotta stand on her own 2 feet and not be a servant of the man's slave. As Angela Davis found, we're all together bound. Let race and class or gender join to stand on common ground.
Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union. Oh, you can't scare me. I'm sticking to the Union. I'm sticking to the Union till the day I die. That's Olivia Fernandez, Malia Furtado, and Louis. Lou Furtado. Well, y'all, these last 3 songs we're gonna do are also on our EP, the self-titled album Truth Machine. And go get you a copy, why don't you? We are gonna get those Sharpies out and we're gonna sign it up a storm, don't you? I do. Y'all feel me? Some North Carolina Piedmont grammar. I like this. What would it be? How's my mom talk? I'm gonna channel my mother. This is fun, don't you? I do. You ever heard that one? You might be from the Piedmont F. Huh? 4, right? It's in the E, huh? Okay. So this is one that I wrote for my sweetheart. And, oh my God, we're going to let Lou play the clawhammer banjo. I have to say, I've known Lou, who I call Lewis, since they were, I don't know, 8. We met at the Galax Fiddlers Convention, and I was a terrible influence. But thankfully, they stuck by me anyway. And now they're a terrible influence on me as I age. It's like that smirk. Anyway, you're going to witness Lou's banjo prowess. The Furtado family is a true institution. There are 9 siblings, all of them smoke it. But I've got the 2 best in my group. No, I'm just joking. We're not going to compare. We're not going to compare. They're all great. No. Okay, anyway. So, anyway, this one is called Sweet Pea. I wrote it for my Sweet Pea. A little love song. I can write love songs. Some people tell me I write a lot of topical songs. And so I just had to prove them I can write a love song. And we're going to do it for you right now. Are you in tune? Did you say? Okay, here we go. This is called Sweet Pea. I was digging down deep in a dried up well. After all the rock, I thought I'd get to hell. Just a clinking and a clanking and a late night drinking, Lord, my whole life through. Then I found true love at a crossroads bar. She hung the moon and strung the stars. Now I'm tickled pink, she even lets me call her boo. She calls me hers too, that's what sweethearts do. The kind of love she gives to me was long, long overdue. Sweet pea, I love you. Together we'll make do. Come what may, we'll keep on pushing onward. Soul turns to sand, I'll pray for rain. This midlife heat wave is insane. I got it mostly wrong, but I got it right a time or two. Cash my wild cards in and I put down roots. Scruffed up edges on my well-worn boots. I found just what I was lacking here in North Kakalaka. She's my honey boo. She calls me hers too. That's what sweethearts do. The kind of love she gives to me was long, long overdue. Sweet pea, I love you. Together we'll make do. Come what may, we'll keep on pushing onward. Come what may, rest assured. Till my last day, my heart is yours. Thanks, y'all. We got a couple more for you, y'all. Thank you so much. Is anyone seeing this band for the first time? Nice. Okay, right on. Well, would you come see us again if we played again? All right, right on. Well, we're based in Durham / Greensboro / Baltimore. So we'll make a habit of playing here in Durham. If you want to know when our next show is, definitely sign up on our mailing list back there. I have some shows coming up. I actually have a new ensemble in which I play the electric banjo. It's kind of like Latin jazz and chamber pop infused bluegrass rock and roll with electric banjo, flute, this badass drummer from Uruguay, bass and viola. So if you're interested in that show, we're playing at Sharp 9 on Thursday, December 11th, and we have some flyers out on the table. Grab a flyer if you want to come see a whole different thing altogether. There's a great listening room in town called the Sharp 9, so come check that out. And anyway, we're gonna do one now. Jimmy's got on his favorite hat, and you know, old Jimmy, he's excited about this one because y'all, we're gonna do one that I wrote it with our manager Kayla. Actually, we wrote it about the class of people who are gonna save us from this egregiously sinful world that we live in. It's a class of people who aren't that different from me and you, y'all. I mean, they work hard for their money. Y'all, we're talking about billionaires. I wrote a song for the billionaires, and you know, they're not as different from me and you as you might think. I mean, like I said, they work hard for their money, and we do too. We would like to become billionaires ourselves one day.
We're all gonna be one someday too.
Yep, one fag a hat at a time, y'all. So help us on our quest to become billionaires by buying a fag a hat from Kayla back there at the merch table. But anyhow, this is one again that I wrote for these very nice people who I'm sure have our best interest at heart, y'all. This is one again off of our brand new EP. It's called Billionaires. Across this big old country, from sea to shining sea, now's the time to make a change. Call on this truth machine. There isn't very much a boy like me can do, but there's someone who can, and I'm gonna tell you who. I will, Lou. Billionaire. Will set us free. They're sent from God. Save a wretch like me before their wondrous wealth. I kneel upon the ground to gleefully receive whatever trickles down. They will anoint my ground. This eco-friendly madness don't make no sense to me. I'd rather save good Christian jobs than all them stupid trees. The libs can yammer on about some Green New Deal, but I'll take cues from God. He helped us stop the steal. Billionaire will set us free. They're sent from God. Save a wretch like me before their wondrous wealth. I kneel upon the ground to gleefully receive whatever trickles down. They will anoint my ground. I'm proud to pay my taxes, now that they'll go to you. These humble tithes exalt thy grace in holy revenue. And though I have no means to make a living wage, if it means you'll get more, I'll give up Medicaid. Billionaire will set us free. Sing with us. They're sent from God to save a wretch like me for their wondrous well. I kneel upon the ground to gleefully receive whatever trickles down. Anoint my crown. Y'all, you have been an amazing audience. Thank you, Pinhook. Thank you to the Pinhook for partnering on this event with us and for donating funds after expenses to Siembra. Can we get a hand for the Pinhook, y'all? Awesome plug. We love it here. How about a hand to Edith on the soundboard, making us sound all good? Thank you, Edith. Yeah, we got one more song for you before you rush the merch table. Be careful, we don't want to trample nobody. Get you a poster and some stickers. We have any trad musicians in the house, traditional musicians? You might like one of our bumper stickers. It's "Make Cliff Lax Gay Top Again." You probably don't get that, but if you're a traditional musician, you do. So it's very meta. Is that what my nephew said? It was very meta. I don't know what that means, but okay. We're gonna do one more song. Y'all, let me introduce this motley crew of amazing talent. On the far right of the stage, this is a man hailing from Virginia. He's an incredible musician, playing the steel guitar and the bass. I met him through I sent this random face. I lived for 10 years in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And I had a student who was going to come up to Galax for the first time, go to the Fiddlers Convention. I said, can anybody give this man a ride from the Greensboro airport to Galax? And this guy I didn't know, or who I thought I didn't know, named Jimmy, said, yeah, I'll do it. And so that's how I met Jimmy. But thing is, I had apparently met him years before, but he didn't have any facial hair, so I didn't remember him. Then he got very hairy in that 6 years of time. But anyway, he's a tremendous musician. Y'all, that's Jimmy Washington. And to my right is a person that I called Louis B. Fartkins III, but their actual name is Lou Furtado. And they're an amazing multi-instrumentalist. On this set, I believe they played the guitar, the clawhammer banjo, and the il basso. And it's a bass, Thanks, Sugar, I forgot. Anyway, it's all the caffeine. Y'all, tremendous musician from the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. Give it up for Lou Furtado. And to my left is a young woman who works in public health. She has quite a brain on her shoulders. For the longest time, she was working on sickle cell anemia until the funding got cut by the current administration. Yeah. Bastards. But anyway, now she's in cancer research. Am I right? Is that all right? Okay, cool. Okay. So anyway, she's a very smart person, and she also rips the hell out of the mandolin and the banjo ukulele. From Durham, North Carolina, give it up for Olivia Fernandez. Yeah. Who brought out half the crowd. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Again, that yearly bonus is on its way. Maybe a donut. And then the newest member who is replacing the great Deb Sheebish for the first gig, but we're going to do a whole slew of gigs in February and next summer for an album release. So I was happy that Malia jumped on board. She's a tremendous fiddler. I don't know if y'all noticed, but she's slaying it and playing the most beautiful melodic lines. That's Malia Furtado, y'all. I like it. Good start.
He wants me to introduce him. This is...
Drum roll, please.
The one behind everything, the one who brought us all here together, and the one who wrote all the words and everything like that. This is my Tia. This is Joe True.
Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. Thanks, y'all. So, anyway, we're your local anti-fascist bluegrass band. You also follow us. We'll see you out the next time we play. We're going to end one with, which pretty much sums it up to me where we're at in the USA. Jimmy, what do you think about this next one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I do too.
Don't
I
it?
mean, you had a plumb quizzical look on your face, but you gave the right answer, son. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all too. Can we just all say appreciate you? All right. This is one I wrote called Overdrive. We're going to rev them engines up and throw this baby in overdrive. This is where we are in the grand old US of A, y'all. Here we go. 1, 2, wait, let me see. How do I, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw your engines into overdrive. Whole fire's burning at warp speed. Push that pedal to the metal, child, in the morning, in the nighttime, baby, for all eternity. Sweet salvation beeth here at last. Heaven's blessed us with a king. He shall guide us down the righteous path in a well-oiled man machine. Move it on up, big boy.
Maybe you'll get smarter somewhere down the line. Listen to your daughters in the nick of time.
Throw your engines into overdrive. Whole fire's burning at warp speed. Push the bed to the middle, child, in the morning, in the nighttime, baby, for all eternity. Hallelujah, I am great again. Moral compass realigned. Scared the weirdos back into their place. Daddy's piggies, time to ride. Oh, Daddy.
Maybe y'all can swallow up some of your pride. Clean up your own squalor somewhere down the line.
Throw your engines into overdrive. Oh, fire's burning at warp speed. Push that pedal to the middle, child, in the morning, in the nighttime, baby, for all eternity. Everything's fine. Right?
No!
Thanks, y'all. We'll see you next time. We're the Truth Machine. You want Malia to fiddle one? All right. We gotta do it. We gotta do a fiddle tune. How about old Sally Gooden? Furtado, y'all. We'll see you next time. See you over at the merch table, baby. Bye.
I went out last night to make a little ground. I met little Sadie and I shot her down. Went back home, got into bed, a 44 pistol under my head. And I got out the next morning about 9:30. The coaches and the buggies all waiting in line. The pimps and the gamblers standing around. They're gonna carry little Sadie to a burying ground. I got to thinking about what a deed I'd done. I grabbed my hat and away I run. I made a good run, but a little too slow. They overtook me in Jericho. And I was standing on a corner just a reading a bill. And up stepped the sheriff from Thomasville. Said, young man, ain't your name Brown? Remember the night you shot Sadie down? And I said, yes, sir, but my name is Lee. And I shot little Sadie in the first degree. First degree or the second degree. If you got any papers, won't you read them to me? And then they took me downtown and dressed me in black. And put me on a train and started me back. All the way back to that Thomasville jail. And I had no money for to go my bail. ball and strike. I went out last night to make a little round. I met little Sadie and I shot her down. I went back home, got in the bed, 44 pistol under my head.
Shouting no respect, let me see that egg clap. She drop down and touch her toes like where the cash at. Waka flocka flame, I'm on go, I'm on that. Olympian, she throw it back, I throw this pole at her like pow, 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 pow. In that ass, fat, 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 fat. Make that ass clap, 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 clap. Make that ass clap, 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 clap. Yeah, 1 rack, 2 rack, hey, fuck it up. G6, just pop the half, I'm about to level up. Thick and chocolate, how I like it, fine shit. Diamonds on my collar, I got chromos on my garment. Shouty back it up on a nigga, let me park it. 45 minutes and I'm just getting started. Going deep and slow in that pussy, Mr. Perfect. A broke nigga nightmare, a bad bitch target. Shouting no respect, let me see that egg clap. She drop down and touch her toes like where the cash at. Waka flocka flame, I'm on go, I'm on that. Olympian, she throw it back, I throw this pole at her like pow, 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 pow. In that ass, fat, 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 fat. Make that ass clap, 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 clap. Make that ass clap, 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 clap. I'm from Southside, we outside. Baby, lean your head back, open your mouth wide. First she looking for a gift, I told her I'm the walking prize. You could tell that ass real by the size of her thighs. Now she twerking with a friend, little bitch, don't get me on your life. Can you make that ass clap for me counterclockwise? Man, I love when my little shit act a little trapped out. You know everything on Waka Flocka flame just pop out. Shouting no respect, let me see that egg clap. She drop down and touch her toes like where the cash at. Waka Flocka flame, I'm on go, I'm on that. Olympian, she throw it back, I throw this pole at her like pow, 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 pow. In that ass, fat, 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 fat. Make that ass clap, 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 clap. Make that ass clap, 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 clap. Yeah.
Right there. Where you going? Where we going?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where she going?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Go through that, through that.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Through that.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going then?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Ooh, we gone.
Take me through that, take me through that.
She gone. Out of there, ooh, she gone. Out of there. Overly, yeah, she gone. I'm taking her up through there. Two on my go-to pair. Hide your whole 2 player. Got body like she went on a drill. Look at your shit, go trim. Content, get it on film. Full course meal, she ate up the drip. She wanna go through there, yeah. Pop me in one name, tryna get fried. Take another piece of the pill. Gas up, shouted, up through there. The cool like a rider for real. I told her charge me up, my phone died. She going to kill, yeah.
Take me through that, take me through that.
She gone.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Go through that, through that.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Through there.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going then?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Out of here, ooh, we gone.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Take her through there, bust her down just like the watch. Fucked on Tuesday, then get a hoe right out the spot. This bitch gotta go. She fucking with Buddy them, they ain't even having a lie. She don't know what she doing, this bitch just giving it out. What the hell? Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle. Even that motherfucker small, still throw that shit.
Take me through that, take me through that.
She gone.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Go through that, through that.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Through that.
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going, twin?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Where we going then?
Take me through that, take me through that.
Out of here, ooh, we gone.
Take me through that, take me through that.
What the hell? Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle. Girl that a wham in a circle, even if a little make it jump like a hurdle.
We trap, go platinum, fuck a budget. Well, Lil Demon in the cut. You mean? Go raiding at the church. You moving wrong, we clutch. You slime, we sharing slut. Ain't no cap. Real rap, I'm trapping bags. Real ice on both my sleeves. Good numbers on them bells. They gon' think you selling keys. Where we going? Ferrari truck, the new one. Just shipped from overseas. Got them to change the quota. Right now we chasing pockets loaded, hellin' dirty red. That shit that make me sneeze. I knew how to count the money before I learned to read. Ain't say gang, put a yacht off the coast, yeah. Put a yacht on the coast, yeah. Doc Coach Kenosha, say gang, they ready to vote me in. Whip the rush like a road, you with? I get love from the vultures, yeah. Suit came up with the roaches, yeah. Young niggas down like a oath. More respect than a pope. She give me top on the low. What you doing? Wipe a nostril like a snotty nose. Wipe a nostril like a snotty nose. What you gonna do? Wipe a nostril like you got a cold. Yeah, I'm trapping.